Hey, how's it going everybody? So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing as well as kind of showing you a little setup that I basically already did on this product. Now, this product that I'm talking about is going to be this right here. So this is the Tapo solar panel. So this is the Tapo A200. Now, the main reason why I need this is because I have several cameras, and let me go ahead and show you. So I have these cameras right here. And I believe, let's see, which are the model for these? These are the TC85s right here. So with those cameras, unfortunately, they're high traffic. So whenever, of course, usually in the morning or in the afternoon, they're constantly being utilized, either picking up, of course, my pets or, just basically moving cars, going in and out. But that's one of the things that I need to go ahead and basically utilize this solar panel to go ahead and, kind of fix that issue. Now, I did notice it was about probably like the whole charge for those high traffic areas. It was like about like 3 to 4 weeks until I kind of like needed to go there and like, all right, let's go ahead and get the camera and get it charged again. So the way that you charge these cameras is you actually have a little micro USB. Let me see if you can focus right there. So it does have a micro USB that you go right ahead and connect to a wall charger and it'll go right ahead and connect. Well, with the solar panel, it's going to be the exact same thing. It actually has a USB type, micro USB that will basically connect directly to your camera. So you don't have to, constantly have to recharge it, and it'll basically charge with the solar panel. Nonetheless, enough of me kind of explaining all this. Let's go right ahead and actually unbox this product. Alrighty, so here we have the product itself. So let me go ahead and actually show you a couple of things that I didn't really go through. So with this solar panel, this does provide up to 4.5 watts for charging power. It's also IP65 waterproof, and it has a 4-meter charge cable, which I believe, let's see, it's about 13 feet. So here's basically the reference right here. Now, of course, you also see the package content. So you get the, of course, the solar panel, the mount, the screws, the tacks, basically everything that you need, also the guide as well. Anyways, now let's go ahead and open this puppy up. Let's go ahead and basically see what we get. So the first thing we get is, of course, the solar panel. Now let's go ahead and basically inspect it real quick. As you can see, the first thing that we get is actually the solar panel. So the wire is connected directly to the solar panel itself. You do have a spot right here for your actual mount. So quick startup guide as well. And we also have basically this little diagram that you could go right ahead and use to go right ahead and basically mount this. So you can stick it to a wall or wherever you're going to mount it, and then you could go right ahead and start making the holes. And it actually tells you what type of drill bit you need, which would be a 6mm. Next thing, of course, is actually the mount. So here we are. Now, one of the things I would say is, of course, go right ahead and basically, lower this as much as you can. There we go. So that's probably a good place right there. So let's go ahead and mount it. So let's see. So one of the things you could do is just go ahead and screw this in. And once it's actually secured in, because basically it'll just keep going, in circles, is also adjust this plastic right here. So this will actually tighten everything up, once you're going to be installing it. And there we go. It's basically secure. Now, when installing it, I found that removing this space is better. So let me go ahead and basically remove this. Just screw this out. Let's see, there we go. This screws out. So there we go. So you go right ahead and basically mount this plate first, and then you could go right ahead and basically, start attaching the actual solar panel itself. So quick tip on that one. Another important thing that I found is actually this. So you actually need to use, depending on the model, of camera that you have, it's like they do have different little kind of weatherproof adapters here. So for mine, it's going to be this gray one. So let me go ahead and show you. I believe it's going to be this one here. And let me go ahead and get a little bit more slack on this. All right. So what will happen is you'll go right ahead and basically kind of try to identify it, you know, how it goes in. So how I've been seeing it is this is the way it goes in. So of course you have the flat part on top. Go right ahead and basically just slide it in, kind of make sure it's secure. And then you can actually see that, there we go. So it is connected there. Now, on the actual camera, all you gotta do is just grab this right here, open this up, just leave it like that. You don't need to remove it. And then just go right ahead and place this. So there we go. Make sure, of course, you secure it correctly. And that's basically how you connect the solar panel itself to the actual camera itself. And of course, the last thing is we do have, of course, the tacks as well as the screws itself for mounting. Alrighty, so now that I kind of showed you a little bit of how to set this up, let me go ahead and actually show you one camera that I already did this on. So let's go ahead and basically take a look at that. Alrighty, everybody, so this was the area that I was talking about. The area is actually basically my grill space. So you can actually see, of course, I got some chairs. I got, of course, my grills here. I got this, of course, this big tree here. We got some more in the front. So this area is usually where the camera picks up a lot of motion. Either by, of course, my dogs, of course, sometimes the trees, sometimes these actual lights right here, kind of like, blowing with the wind. So let me go ahead and show you exactly this camera and how I set everything up. So there it is. So of course, just like I showed you before, just basically connect it directly right there. And I just basically just ran the cable all through the actual lights right there. So I give it a little bit of slack right here because there is a gutter here. And that is aluminum. So I did not want the cable to be, of course, kind of inadvertently damaged, with the wind. And then if we move on to the side, of course, I just basically secured it going directly right here. And there you see the actual solar panel. So my recommendation with this is to actually go right ahead and, kind of have it pointed to the sun where it's going to be the maximum amount that it can basically go right ahead and, be absorbing the sun's rays. So there we go. So that is my little kind of like little setup right here. So I do have another area that I need to go right ahead and address. But I'll go right ahead and basically do that, probably later on, probably, maybe this afternoon, possibly. Alrighty, everybody. Well, that is going to be the end of this video. Like always, I really do appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you enjoyed the content. Thank you very much, and we will catch you on the next one.